Britain's Next Top Model has generated many success stories, sending some of our finalists on the top model path. Leanna Fowler has worked with photographer Rankin and has walked the London catwalk for designer Ben DeLisi. She's also the first top model winner to have appeared in both British and Russian Vogue. Abby Clancy has secured many modelling contracts, including Matalan, Pussy Galore lingerie with Elizabeth Jagger, and a major print and TV campaign for Lynx. She has appeared on the front covers of FHM, Arena, and featured in Maxim, to name but a few. She's also the first Britain's Next Top Model girl to have her very own calendar.
Britain's Next Top Model basically launched my career. Since the show, I haven't looked back. I've been so busy.
Lauren McAvoy has enjoyed major campaigns, including Babyliss, Nivea, and Sony, and is now working as a model in Miami. And last year's winner, Alex Evans, not only graced the cover of Company magazine and shot her Max Factor campaign, she also appeared on the cover of Maxim, had a campaign with Matalan, and was in a commercial for Victoria Beckham's dress collection for Selfridges.
I love Britain's Next Top Model. It was really, really, really good. Being chosen to win was just the best thing ever. Like, my whole life's changed completely. The show's just given me this whole new opportunity, which I just didn't think I'd ever get.
The quest for this year's Britain's Next Top Model has begun, and it's bigger, better, and more competitive than ever. Thousands of aspiring young hopefuls have been auditioned across the British Isles. 20 gorgeous girls are about to embark on the journey of a lifetime, but there can only be one Britain's Next Top Model.
I'm Nell. Nice to meet you. I'm Nell Navarro and I'm 18 years old and I go to college in Bath. I want to be Britain's Next Top Model because it's what I've wanted to do for ages and ages, and also I'm a really bad loser, so I've got to win. My boyfriend might mind me being around lots of other girls because he might get jealous because I like girls and boys.
My worst quality would probably be my personality in the mornings because I'm like, if someone like wakes me up and I'm not ready to get up, then I'll just be moody. If my brother or sister comes into my room, I'll just like scream at them, tell them to get out.
Feels like we're really out in the country here.
It's quite nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like.
I was one of the People's Choice girls and there were 2 weeks of voting online, and the week of Christmas I had a phone call and got told that I won the vote, and it was just the best Christmas present that I've ever had.
I was going to go uni, but then I thought, like, well, money and stuff and getting into debt. I just worked so hard in my life, you know, with my family and trying to keep my family, you know, keep going, and I just think this is amazing. This is an amazing chance for me to sort of shine myself rather than helping others or working hard.
Oh my gosh, this is like a nice little place.
I don't know how well people are going to like me or the different girls. They might kind of view me as a bit of a posh princess. I do like designer labels. I have some Chloe shoes and I really, really want a Chanel bag.
Abby Clancy was on the show in series 2 and she done absolutely amazing, coming second, and I hope to do as well, or even better, and win the show. I don't really think it's a big deal. Abby's my cousin. I'm not going to hide from the girls, but I don't think it's necessary to say, oh, do you know who my cousin is?
I find it quite easy being a single mum, but sometimes it gets quite tiring, but I get a Saturday night out each week because my mum babysits, so that's good. Keeps me sane.
My mum gave me some advice in Hungarian for the show, and she said in Hungarian that "vedd egyszerűen," which means that just take it easy. If they want to be mean, I think they will pick me and my accent, so that's up. But I'm not worried. I am beautiful.
To improve my looks, I straighten my hair or curl it, just depends on what mood I'm in. I wear makeup, and sometimes when I go out I put a bit of fake tan for a golden glow and hair extensions. Just slipped on the ice.
My dream would definitely be to be a successful model, presenter. I want to work in the TV industry just because, you know, I study it and I find it quite interesting. So I want to combine all those skills and be fantastic.
Hi, I'm Annalise.
I didn't get any GCSEs, I don't think, so my parents were really quite disappointed in me, so I really wanted to make them proud, so that I've actually done something.
I really respect Victoria Beckham because she gets a lot of grief for being so thin and about being a bad role model for girls. But a lot of girls that are very thin look sick and can't do the things that she does, but she carries everything off really well and she can wear anything.
I don't tend to like it when people don't think before they speak, or they ask mindless questions, or just don't use their brain in general.
I was really nervous. My belly was pure churning and you were like, oh my god, got to meet the girls.
Everyone seems really nice, but I reckon the claws will come out at some stage, but at the minute everyone seems lovely.
If I won Britain's Next Top Model, I think my mum and dad would be the proudest of me, especially my dad, because I'm a bit of a daddy's girl and I think he'd love it if I won. All of a sudden we heard loads of music and trumpets, so we sprinted outside to see what was there.
Lisa came down on this big tank thing and she looked absolutely gorgeous and everyone was just screaming and really excited.
Hello, girls. I started out as a model when I was about 18 years old, and I was lucky enough to get signed by a great agency straight away and started working with some fantastic photographers. To be Britain's Next Top Model, you have to have the whole package. You have to have a great height, great body, great look, a fantastic personality, somebody who's going to go out there and really represent the brand and shine in this competitive industry. Series 5 of Britain's Next Top Model, it's bigger and better. There's going to be lots of fashion, lots of drama and transformation. Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations on making it this far. From thousands of possible candidates, you are the final fabulous 20. You are fabulous. Now, as you know, there can only be one Britain's Next Top Model, and the battle for that title is going to begin right here, right now. Now, to be a successful model, you need more than just beauty. You need personality and ambition. If you thought the next few weeks were going to be easy, then you were very much mistaken. I want you to prove to me how serious you are about succeeding in the cutthroat world of modelling. Kiss goodbye to these beautiful surroundings because you're heading off to Top Model Boot Camp.
Pull your mate through, pull your mate through.
I'm not going to have a good sleep tonight.
And Valola was standing in front of me. She kept trying on at my toes, trying to see the other girls walk and flicking her hair.
It was in the middle of the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, doing this assault course.
When I arrived, I was a bit nervous because We didn't know what was happening.
Right, you all right. Line up here now, on the double. You won't be laughing in a minute. Come on. What type of camouflage is that you're wearing? Do I look good looking in those glasses?
Hi, I'm Jade McSorley.
They're not thick enough, are they?
People think that I work probably a bit too hard and maybe a bit of a geek and don't really put work sometimes before everything else. But I let my hair down when I want to let my hair down.
What type of berry is that? You French?
Within the house, I believe I'll play the role as a supporter and the mother, in the sense of, you know, cooking, cleaning, and when people are down, giving them self-belief and motivation to succeed.
Now listen in. You're going to need a high level of fitness and stamina, and at the moment you are a disgrace. Now we're going to take these suitcases away from you and all your makeup. You won't need those where you'll be going. Get that catwalk camo and bling off. Now move.
When Lisa told us we were going to boot camp, I thought it was different and it was going to be an adventure, and I was so excited. But it wasn't anything that I thought it'd be. It's horrendous.
I'm a horsey girl, so I'm out in the cold, the wet, the dirt every day, and I'm used to it, so it should be fine.
I own a horse. Her name is Misty. I show jump her. I've put my riding aside for Britain's Next Model, obviously, but I hope to return to it as soon as I finished.
I thought the assault course was brilliant. Everyone was really surprised that we were actually doing the whole thing.
Quicker than you!
My name's Jennifer, I'm Thomas Grant, and I'm 24 and I'm from North London.
Come on, get that fat ass down!
I love girls and boys. I've had both as partners before, and I'm really comfortable with my sexuality. And I hope the girls in the house are okay and not going to be awkward around me.
Pull your mate through, pull your mate through.
I had Bilola in my team, so I just dragged her along through the thing.
Pull her out. Good stuff! I'm going to charge you squatters' rights if you stay in here much longer. Get out of my tunnel, you. Any more? That's it. Stop the stop. Go! Throw the rope back. Let go. Oh, yes. Throw the rope back. Get back in. Throw the rope back.
My mind and my body was not in coordination. I fell in the water right at the beginning, so as I got out, it was so cold, I just ran to the end and forgot about the teamwork that we was meant to be doing.
The girl Natasha, she fell when she was going over the water thing and went right back on her back. It was so funny. I did laugh because I thought it was great.
My dream is to model. I've always wanted to do it. I've always been like a poser and like a little, you know, very girly and stuff, and that's just how I am.
Oh, so cold. I don't like heights, so I literally couldn't get up. So I started panicking because I felt like I was losing for my team, but I did feel like I did help other girls. And then when it came to me, out of breath, everyone left me and I was just like crawling up the wall on my own, just trying to get onto the other side. And the guy was just like trying to hold my legs. I was like, I just hope I don't sit on his face or something.
Right, off you go and get changed. Well done.
Well done, girls. Well done.
We got mail! Lisa Mail! Welcome to the Barrack Soldiers. It may not be quite what you're expecting, but you must make the most of it and tough it out. Now it's time to go and choose your bed. From Colonel Lisa.
Oh my god!
Is this what you call din-din? This is not din-din.
It was just cold, really ice cold, and it's not so much that it was cold, it was really dirty as well.
Is this what I'm using to wash myself with?
I could definitely better than
My name's Becca Boer, I'm 20 years old and I'm from Nottingham and I'm a student. I'm quite mature for my age. I don't get caught up in all the bitchiness. So hopefully when I go into the house, I won't get distracted by the other girls and what they're doing.
I knew living accommodation is so bad. I just expected us to be doing modeling, so this is really different. It's making me feel like I want to go home. But I can't do that, so I'm just going to have to stick it out, I guess.
Becca decided she wanted to go home, and I thought it was a little inconsiderate, as a lot of people, you know, really want to be here.
I am Louis Marriott, Minister to the Rich and Famous, and your new judge. Born in Malawi, Mauritian background, spent most of my time in Africa, in Swaziland, Botswana, travelled around the world, and now I'm in my favourite land, London. So a lot of my hat designs are totally inspired around nature, flora, fauna. My designs range from avant-garde to eclectic. The few are quite classic and traditional, but that's not really my signature. I think most people come to me for that little avant-gardeness. I love designing for people like Joan Collins and Kate Moss and Isabel Christensen, Jodie Kidd. As a judge on Britain's Next Top Model, I hope I'll bring a little bit of bling. But the girls are going to think I'm going to be a bit of pussycat, and I think I'm going to be a bit ruthless on some occasions. So don't get too comfortable. Now, ladies, I'm going to introduce you to Q from Ed Hardy.
So I know that you guys had a really, really long day, but you guys have to do something for me today. So we're gonna do a fashion show. Whoever works the hardest and impresses me at the runway show will get a surprise. We'll have a one-time chance for one person for a billboard campaign in America.
To be on the billboard in America, what a prize. Like, whoever wins, hopefully me, is so lucky to win a prize like that.
When we was at the catwalk, Viola was standing in front of me. She kept treading on my toes, trying to see the other girls walk and flicking her hair, obviously to get herself prepared for her time on the catwalk, which was a bit annoying because I was standing right behind her.
I think Natasha is a bit shouty and like she kind of does things that like she just pushed me and she doesn't say, oh, sorry.
I was actually really nervous for the catwalk. As soon as we walked around that corner, there's Lisa, Louis and Huggy.
My name is Huggy Ragnarsson and I am a fashion photographer. I've shot a lot of supermodels. I shot Claudia Schiffer, Eva Herzegova, Linda Evangelista, Naomi Campbell. Finding a top model is like finding a new diamond. She must be brilliant. She must shine. She must dazzle everywhere and everything that she does. And this is what we're looking for Britain's Next Top Model, a girl that outshines everyone.
When you're in heels, you're able to move your body, but because I was on flats, it was like I didn't actually have the sway or the real, walk as much as I'd liked.
The catwalk was absolutely fantastic. It was a brilliant experience, but I don't think I done as well as I could have done because simple fact was the shoes were too big and I couldn't walk properly in them.
I thought I did really, really well. Had to show a bit of ourselves at the end and I felt I did that really well and I enjoyed it.
If your tin contains a dog tag, you will still be in the competition. If it does not, you must gather your belongings and go home.
Okay, girlie. Model troops, you're about to face the judging panel for the first time. Dress to impress and make your presence felt. Choose your clothes wisely. They could be the last ones you wear in our model army. From Colonel Lisa.
Go. When we got the Lisa mail this morning saying that there was going to be an elimination today, sort of really shocked, wasn't expecting it to be like this early on.
Rebecca is being quite quiet and is really annoying me with this. She's got this kind of food issue thing going on, where if the presentation of the food isn't good, she won't eat it.
I do feel that Rebecca has an eating disorder. For the last couple of days, she hasn't eaten anything. Natasha said I had an eating disorder, which I was just so shocked about because everyone in the house knew.
Because it's a modelling programme, and unfortunately, for the past 2 days, I haven't had any food that is up to a standard of eating for me. If I had an eating disorder, okay, for one, yeah, like for one, yeah, right? But it's got nothing to do with size. For one, yeah, but if I got this, if I've got no, that doesn't make it, no, babe. Why am I going to come up to you? I don't know you to do that. Well, you shouldn't be worried about me if you don't know me. You're so fake.
Hello, model troops. Hello. Well, welcome to our boot camp elimination tent. Now, the judges and I have invited you here today because we'd like to get to know each of you a little bit better before we decide who will stay and who will be the first to go. Now, the judges are the phenomenal Hagni Ragnarsson, a former model and one of fashion's most respected photographers. And new to the judging panel, we have the fabulous Louis Mariette, milliner to the stars. Now, Louis worked with models Jodie Kidd and Alec Weck, and his designs have featured in Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. So, girls, I know you're dying to know the prizes. The girl who becomes Britain's next top model will win a contract with one of the UK's leading agencies, Models One. She'll have a Max Factor Cosmetics campaign, and she'll not only appear in 6 pages of Company magazine, but she'll also grace the front cover. It's a good prize! 20 girls, my goodness, the biggest ever top model, but 5 of them have to go. What do you think about Chloe?
She didn't blowy my mind.
Chloe didn't blowy your mind?
No.
She's a shy girl, that one,
I
isn't
know,
she?
I was
But
surprised.
She was the Liverpoolian church mouse.
Emma. We were hoping that she was going to come into this elimination and blow us away after disappointing us somewhat on the catwalk. She says she's passionate. I don't sense it. I don't see it. I don't feel it.
No electricity.
No.
She's a beautiful girl. She's very sweet. Nell, our little blondie.
Yes. She's short proportionate from her hand to her wrist.
There's something else going on with her upper arms
as well. So this one's a tough one.
Yeah, you know what? The Edgy magazine's going to love this girl, and I think she's going to get a lot of requests. If her character goes out there, she's going to get it.
Model troops, it's your day of reckoning. You're about to find out who has not made the grade and who will be discharged from our top model army with immediate effect. When you return to your barracks, you will find that you've each been given a tin. If your tin contains a dog tag, you will still be in the competition. If it does not, you must gather your belongings and go home. But it's not just one girl that's going home. Tonight, the top model dream will be over for 5 of you.
I'm feeling fine. I sort of knew it was coming, but a bit disappointed, but it's always next year, so.
I honestly thought I would have been a lot more upset, but I'm not. Maybe it's just going to the comfort of my own home. It's kind of making me feel better.
Oh, I'm feeling fine. Really, really fine. Like I said, I got here over majority of girls, so the fact that I got here and the position I had and even the experience I had is amazing, so everything's cool. I just can't wait to get home and well, not even home, to the hotel and get my phone calls, because I got people to talk to, so that's about it.
Model troops, the competition has now begun in earnest. You have lost 5 comrades and now things are hotting up. Sleep well tonight because tomorrow you will need to look pretty as a picture. From Colonel Lisa. It doesn't say a time.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, girls. Good morning.
Good morning,
I guess you can see that I am your photographer, and we are in wartime. So I'm splitting you girls into 3 groups, and we're gonna do entertaining the troops, wartime photographers, and Vietnam. And I'm very sorry to say, but tomorrow, 2 of you will be leaving. So work hard, do your best. Sweet people.
The photo shoot with Huggy was absolutely amazing. Just to have her guide us on our first photo shoot was the best experience and so comforting.
The cold will leave, but you will have this photograph always, okay? You understand?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so just forget about the cold. Give everything you got. Chloe, I'm losing you, sweetheart.
At first, I was in like an awkward position and I couldn't get comfortable, and Huggy was like, you know, you're not doing very well and do you want to be here tomorrow? And I was like, oh God.
Arch your back, arch your back, arch your back. That's it, good girl. Arch, arch, arch.
And then I moved into another position and then I felt more comfortable, and Huggy was like, fabulous, you're doing well.
I don't think I delivered to her what she wanted.
Rebecca, let's change your position then. Beautiful.
Nice.
All right, fantastical. Nice, beautiful. See you. Thank you, girls. All right, next one, let's go. Bring your hand a little bit in, more in. There you go, lovely. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. X marks the spot. I know it's freezing, shuddering cold, but give it your all. It's gonna look awesome. Right, everyone's doing a great job. This way, back towards me, that's it, lovely. You girls are hot, man.
I kind of found it a bit of a struggle, but then my hands are like turning blue and I feel really bad now, but I try to give like my 100%, but I don't know, you know, I just hope it's good enough.
I'm just freezing. I'm crying because I'm just so flipping cold. I've never been that cold in my life.
Are you freezing? Yeah, I'm freezing, but you know, we knew that.
Viola, relax your hand, my darling girl. Good girl, thank you so much.
On the photo shoot with Viola, I mean, she's got an amazing look, but it just felt like it was almost quite painful to watch.
Viola, be careful with, okay, can you put your arm in front of the wood piece?
I think Viola struggled a bit on the shoot. Huggy actually had to get in there.
Model troops, today 15 become 13. Unluckily for some, but for those who get through, you'll be moving into the model house from Colonel Lisa.
Well, hello, model troops. Hello. Welcome back to the boot camp elimination tent. Well, now it's time to decide who will make it into our fabulous top model house and who will leave the competition tonight. So now it's time for us to assess your photo shoot. Starting with Chloe, Rebecca, Hayley, Madeleine and Sophie. If you'd like to come down, please. Should we take a look at your shot? Here it is. Ooh, love it. Huggy, it's fantastic. So let's start with Chloe. Louis.
Girlfriend, you have hammered this one. Calendar girl, you've really elongated your body. You've really made the most of your legs. Look at the way you've got that pert little bottom sticking out. I love it.
Huggy, how was Rebecca to work with?
This picture was great, but we had a hard time to get you to relax. And then when I just said, what's going on? You said, well, like, trying to look sexy. And I'm like, but you are sexy.
Moving on to Hayley. I happen to think you look gorgeous in this shot. And what it is, it's really weird because all the other girls' eyes are on, you know, you've got the eyes facing the camera and you're looking away, but still, my eye goes to you.
Madeleine, personally, I felt you weren't really in that shoot. You looked like your concentration was elsewhere.
And last but not least, Sophie.
I think you hammered this shot. You really used the full extent of your body. You've showed the product well. I love everything you've done in that shot.
Thank you, girls. So next up, let's have Lauren, Ashley, Casey, Nell and Lisa. Lauren.
You are the next Moulin Rouge. You have captured the essence. You're saucy, you're sassy. You have really spiced that whole shot up and really put a sex appeal into it.
Let's talk about Ashley. Now, you're pulling this face. What's this about?
No, I'm just worried about the photo.
Do you like it?
Not really.
Why?
I don't know, I look a bit weird.
It's always really strange seeing yourself for the first time, especially in makeup that you're not used to. I would have liked to seen a tiny, tiny bit more expression in your eyes. Just a little bit more fire. Casey.
Hi.
Hi. It looks like you're the leader of the band in this shot.
Your legs are killer. And just be also aware of the props around you because you've actually lost one of those gorgeous legs behind that pole.
Moving on to Nell.
You look kind of like a, I don't know, Marlene Dietrich.
Definitely.
But, you know, modern one and just, you know, unique and very stylish.
Lisa. I love this shot too, Huggy. I think she looks really cute. You look cute, you know, you look really innocent. There's a sexiness to it, but it is really innocent, and your really beautiful pale, pale skin just pops out. Gorgeous, well done. So now would Misha, Annalise, Jade, Viola and Daisy come on down? So you were our cool, peace-neck 70s chicks. Oh, yeah. Loving the sound of this brief. So let's start with Misha. Louis.
Forget ban the bomb, you are the sex bomb. You've exploded with sensuality. You really made the shot come alive.
Annalise.
I had this wooden thing like right up my crotch. But you know what? I thought, you know, just work it. You're cold already, so you know.
That's what it's all about. It's about concealing any kind of pain. Did a great job. You look fantastic. So let's talk about Jade. What I really like about it is that you just look really delicate. You know, you look like a little, like, real sort of like hippie flower girl, and you're just like, hey, let's just keep the peace. And you've got your headband on, and you just look so delicate, kind of vulnerable. Viola, you look like a cross between one of my favorite models, Rosemary Ferguson, and Elle Macpherson here. You've got a real Elle thing, like, you know, we discussed earlier. She really does.
I know that you were a little bit uncomfortable, but look what you did. Look what you made.
Daisy. There's just a little something missing. I just wanted a little bit more of energy coming from your eyes, that's all. So if you're still in the competition next shoot, bring it to the table. So now the judges and I need time to deliberate, and when I call you back into the room, I'll be telling you who will be the next two girls to pack up their bags and leave the competition. I have 15 beautiful girls standing in front of me, but I only have 13 top model medals. These medals represent the 13 of you who continue on your journey to becoming Britain's next top model. So So let's start with our 50s wartime girls. So Louis, who is standing out for you in this shot?
I think Hayley and Chloe, for me, are very powerful in that shot, and they've epitomised everything about the brief.
They pop out, don't they?
Yeah.
And for you, Huggy?
I think that I could have done maybe Sophie a bit more with Sophie. I think I let her down a little bit. I would say that Rebecca's my weakest one in this shot at the moment, because not just in person, but also on the photographic shoot. The energy is so weak.
Chloe looks like a little sex kitten. She really pops out for me, as does Madeleine. I mean, she is gorgeous. So let's move on to our girls entertaining the troops. Huggy, who's strong for you?
Casey pops out the strongest. She's transformed so much, so she shows me great promise. Nell is weaker for me, and so is Ashley. Just because that Ashley doesn't believe in herself, and it's a competition, so I don't know how much time she's gonna have to get it before she's gone.
The one I'm most pleased with is Lisa Ann, because she's transformed. She looks really cute. She's got a real sort of light about her, and she does stand out for me. And so let's move on to our 70s cool peace chicks. I think all the girls look really strong. There's one girl that isn't for me, and that's Daisy. And it's just because she doesn't have that spark behind her eyes. She's not telling me enough of a story.
Annalise, I mean, you could just see in so many different campaigns, you know, from a beauty shot to a high, edgy fashion label. Misha, I mean, what more can you say? The skin, flawless. And she's just eating and seducing the camera. I mean, it's just like, she's just so draped. And it's so casually, it's so casually draped and elegant. And it works really well.
It's sad, guys, but there is only room for 13 girls in this competition. I have 15 beautiful girls standing in front of me, but I only have 13 top model medals. These medals represent the 13 of you who continue on your journey to becoming Britain's next top model. The first name I'm going to call is a girl who's not only excelled herself here at boot camp, but also impressed the team at Ed Hardy so much, especially their head designer, Christian Audiche, that he's booked her to star in a US Billboard campaign shot by our very own Huggy Ragnarsson. And that girl is Misha.
Oh my God!
Well done, Misha. Come forward.
Thank you.
You've just booked your first job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much.
Well done, my
Thanks.
darling. Well done. The next girl going through is Viola. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Hayley. Thank you. Casey.
Thank you.
Lauren. Madeleine.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Annalise.
Try to give me a heart attack, weren't you?
Your leg wasn't going. Hippie chick Jade. You're right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jade.
Thank you very much.
Chloe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just lean in a little bit more. Sophie. Exciting. The next name I'm going to call is Lisa Ann.
Come on. Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you too.
Daisy.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Rebecca, Ashley and Nell, please step forward. Girls, I only have one medal in my hands. And this medal represents the girl who will continue on her journey to becoming Britain's next top model. The girls' names I do not call will have to go back to the barracks, pack up their things, and leave immediately. Rebecca, we're worried that you're lacking in the passion that it takes to be a top model. Ashley, we think you have masses of potential, but what concerns us is your lack of confidence. And Nell, we think you have a beautiful face, but what we need is a model that can deliver fashion as well as beauty. The girl continuing on her journey is Ashley. Honey, you're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. Congratulations.
I wanted to go home so many times. I just wanted to leave because this isn't what I thought it was going to be like at all. So I really wanted to go home, and I stuck it out, and yeah, maybe shouldn't have now, but
Next time on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls finally get out of boot camp.
This house is bloody amazing.
Booty camp! And out of their comfort zone.
I cannot believe that our first shoot was like boobs eye.
And there's a surprise guest.
Who wants to be Britain's next top model?